M-O-R-N-I-N-G because of my M-O-R-N-I-N-G. Day didn't start off well for me, you know? Got up, worked out, the normal thing. The early part of my morning
Business as usual.
was business as usual. It was as written. It was when I left for work that things started to take a turn.
Were people talking about you in front of you and like whispering and excluding you, like having to marry the other day?
Staring me right in the eye as they did it. No, it's nothing like that. It was just kind of a series of events that, I don't know, you know, this dude cut me off, which no big deal. But in doing so, almost, this was in a residential area, so I wasn't far from my house. He just pulled way out, and in doing so, like almost hit this kid who was on his bike.
Ooh.
And then as I'm on the expressway there on my way into work, there's this dude a couple of car lengths behind, but I can see he's really flying up. And he's kind of braking, and he's trying to figure out which lane to get in. And, you know, there's a whole bunch of cars around me or whatever. So you can see that he's looking for a lane that he can just start flying through, but there isn't one available. So he kind of comes up alongside and then backs off. And he's in like a convertible Beamer or something. And so this guy is causing problems in the immediate vicinity of my car and other people that are near me. But okay, whatever. I mean, you know, everybody who's driving, they've got some issues. You keep your eyes open, keep your head on a swivel, and then I come downtown and I get into work and I park and I come in and I have a couple of things that I have with me in the morning that I need to put into the refrigerator. And my cherished Yeti tumbler.
Oh,
my big
no.
my big black Yeti tumbler. I've got I carry it in my backpack when I come in, and I was in the kitchen putting some other things into the refrigerator, and I had laid my backpack down, and the Yeti tumbler is in a side pocket. And when I went to grab my backpack and bring it into here, it just fell out. The Yeti tumbler fell out. The lid was on and everything, but it landed right on the lid, shattered the whole top of the thing off, and everything comes pouring out onto the floor of the kitchen. I'm like, mother lover. Like, how? In a million years, I couldn't have planned to do that, right? Those Yetis are pretty tough. You can take them, even the thick plastic ones, you can take them and throw them on the ground, and maybe they'll get slightly dinged up. This thing fell right off the counter there in the kitchen, shattered on the floor, and not salvageable. It just broke. It broke the twist cap off with the top and the whole thing. But it's spilling all over the floor. Now, it's a Friday, so nobody's here. Like, you know, Keith Hotchkiss is in his office right outside the kitchen. So there's a couple of people here. So it's not like it was the end of the world. But that was not how I wanted to start my day, with being on crouched down, just unraveling a giant roll of paper towel, sopping up what was going to be a delicious morning drink for me. It was nice and cold. I had put ice in it. Oh, my goodness. First world problems, to be sure, but that was not the way that I wanted to start my morning.
That's a bummer. Because those are built to withstand things like that. So for the top to shatter like that, that's really random.
Yeah. Because it has like a cap that you screw on.
Can you get a replacement cap, or do you have to get a whole new Yeti?
You got to get a whole new thing. I just threw it right in the garbage when I was. I poured the rest of it out because there was a couple of cubes of ice, and then the rest of the water was just water.
Yeah.
The rest of the water, I poured what didn't spill out, which was maybe 5% was left. Poured that into the sink, and then I got to work sopping this up off of the floor right next to it. But our buddy Jeremiah next door at Kiss FM, he had posted a video a couple days ago that I had just happened to see, where he was extolling the virtues of the Owala water bottle.
What is this one?
Well, I wasn't.
I saw this too, but I still don't know what it is.
I wasn't familiar with the Owalas. I guess he was doing a video on his show about how they're far superior to the Stanleys that were all the rage, right? So I don't know that I had seen an Owala. And I was like, well, I saw this video a couple of days ago. I said, well, that's all well and good, but I've already got my trusty tumbler.
Well, now
I don't. I took his advice. I mean, I guess it was Kismet that I had seen that. I took his advice, and I ordered one on Amazon, and I should have it the next day or so. Now, I won't need it tomorrow because I'm not coming to work, but that was not the way that I wanted to begin my day was And I did that thing where you stand there for a second and
you're just like, what?
I go, what?
I did the same thing. So
assess the situation.
When I first moved in, I was painting, and I spilled blue paint all over my floor.
God.
And all over a rug. And I just like sat there for a second, and the girl I was dating at the time was like, well, stop it. And I was like, I know, but I just couldn't believe I did it. Like,
how did that happen?
I don't even remember. But
you kicked the can of paint over, or
probably,
yeah,
something stupid like that. Something just idiotic.
Yeah,
ruined a rug. The floor cleaned up.
That's way worse than me dropping my water.
Yeah.
I blew paint. Holy cow.
Yeah,
that's not. We did some painting. Well, I shouldn't say we. Gwen did some painting a while back, and thank God she is so unbelievably precise and fastidious with that kind of stuff. But I know that if I had tried to help, I would have just stressed her out, and something would have gotten knocked. I would have knocked something over had I been part of that process. So she was doing that while I was at work. But we'll see how the new tumbler works, and see if Jeremiah knows what he's talking about. I have no reason to think that he doesn't. But I kind of went in blind. He doesn't even know that I didn't see him today, so he doesn't. He didn't even know that I've blindly taking his recommendation.
I had a water bottle like the Owala. I don't know if it was an official Owala, but it was good for a while. But then it broke, and
yeah, I think these are stainless steel, which I prefer the thick plastic ones, but in a pinch, I'll try this out and see. And again, big deal, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think you might be able to get them in plastic, but I opted for the stainless steel one just to see. Okay, so anyway, let's move on. I've got to take a break here. I'll have 4 passes for you if you want to see the Cleveland Orchestra out at Blossom. You know, they do scores of films. They show the film. They're doing Lord of the Rings. They're doing Raiders of the Lost Ark. Those are the tickets I'm going to have for you. That is the 29th and 30th of this month. I will have tickets for you for that first night. That's a couple of Saturdays from now. And I'll have another chance for you to get to Hawaii. We've got that big trip to give away, courtesy of Kona Brewing. We'll do that later on as well. Want to text for anything right now, 35192, and we'll be back.
It's the Alan Cox Show.
On our free iHeartRadio app and your favorite smart device. Just tell it to play the Alan Cox Show.
On iHeartRadio.
This September, our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One, is coming back to Las Vegas.
2 nights on one stage.
A weekend full of superstar performances.
Streaming live only on Hulu.
Big Sean, Camila Cabello, Doja Cat, Gwen Stefani, Hozier, Keith Urban, New Kids on the Block, Paramore, Shabuzi, The Black Crowes, Thomas Rhett, Victoria Monet, and more.
Never seen before collaborations.
And once-in-a-lifetime artist moments you'll have to see to believe.
Tickets go on sale Friday, June 14th.
But starting June 12th at 1 p.m. Eastern, Capital One cardholders get first access to tickets and other exclusive offers for 48 hours only or while pre-sale tickets last. Visit iHeartRadio.com/Capital One for more pre-sale details. What's in your wallet?
Keep listening for the next chance to win your way to our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One.
The Kia Summer Sticker Sales Event is going on now at Ken Gailey Kia. We've posted prices so you can see your savings immediately. Over 800 Kias on sale. Buy a Kia and save thousands with 0% financing for 60 months. Drive a 2024 Kia Telluride, $299 lease per month. Seltos, $139 lease per month. Forte, $89 lease per month. These are 24-month leases with $34.95 due at signing, 10K miles per year, no security deposit required. Got a trade? We want to pay it off, regardless of what you owe. Buy a Kia and save thousands with 0% financing for 60 months at Ken Gailey Kia in Medina, Medser, Alliance, and Boardman. KenGaileyKia.com. Tell them McKinsey sent you, because I want to see ya in a Ken Gailey Kia.
0 APR, 1667 per thousand financed on a 24 EV6. Leases 20 cents per mile over 10K miles per year, plus tax, tag, title, and dock fee with KMF credit approval. Expires 7/8/24.
Tired of overpaying for wireless with Verizon? Now you can put T-Mobile to the test for free. T-Mobile's Network Pass lets you test drive America's largest 5G network for 3 months while you keep your current phone and carrier. Get real-time stats and see how T-Mobile's coverage stacks up against Verizon. Plus, families and small businesses can save up to 20% versus Verizon when they switch. At T-Mobile, you don't have to choose between a great network and a great price. You get both. See for yourself with our no-strings-attached 3-month free trial. Download the T-Mobile app to get started today or visit our store to learn more.
One trial per user. Compatible unlock 5G device required. Plan savings with T-Mobile third line free on Essentials or Go 5G Plus via monthly bill credits versus comparable available plans. Plan features and taxes and fees may vary. Credits stop if you cancel any lines or change plans. See details at T-Mobile.com.
Cleveland Clothing Company, the land's one-stop shop for all things Cleveland. Shop Cleveland tees, hoodies, accessories, and of course, the official MMS Buzzard gear at their 4 locations around town and online. Use the word Cardinal all month long for 20% off at checkout. Shop now at clevelandclothing.com, the brand of the land.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer, he hears things differently. To the untrained ear, everything on his shop floor might sound